Morning. Now today we have had a delivery, and here it is. This has come from Pasture Tech, and this is the new teats for these feeders. Now you might have remembered me saying in the last video that I replaced the teats on this drum, and since I've done that, it's been a lot better for the calves, especially the young ones up there. It makes them feed a lot slower, which is a lot better for their gut health. So we've ordered enough teats to replace on this drum and this drum. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Now the only tools required are a sharp penknife, and I'm not sure if this is the way that Pasture Tech expect you to do it, but basically I just cut the teats on this side, poke them through, and then pull the new ones through from the inside. There's not really a lot to it. Anyway, let's get to it. Obviously, if you're using a penknife, be very careful. But I've just had a thought. I've just cut that drum of teats off. I haven't actually checked that the ones in here are correct, so we better do that first. I've got a very sharp knife. They come in packs of 10, like this. Milk bar teats with drip resistant technology. So these ones have got like a square end, so they go that way in the feeder. And then if I squeeze the end of this, you might just be able to see it open up. So that goes vertical, that little slice. If you have it that way, apparently it's the wrong way around, so that way. So yeah, I cut all the outsides off, so they can just go in the rubbish. And then if I poke from the outside in, like so, all the way around, all the insides I can then gather up and put in. You can't really tell, well I can, but you probably can't on the camera. But basically these ones have just widened the hole, so the milk's actually dripping through them rather than making the calves suck, which is no good. But they've done a little while, they've done a lot of milk has gone through them, so we'll get them replaced. We are in the inner sanctum of the drum. Basically, I've tipped the 20 new teats into the drum. Very easy, they go that way on the drum, not that way. There's not a lot else to it, you just poke it through the hole. So you can see they've got a bit of a notch at the back here that sits in the groove. So if I make some space and poke one end through like so, you basically then just pull. This looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? There you are, until it clicks, and that is a new teat in place. 39 more to go. Right, there's the first one done. All nice new teats on there. They'll be a lot better for feeding tonight. That's good. Only takes 3 minutes to put them all in, which is ideal. We'll do exactly the same to that one. Right, all done. Right before coffee time as well. You can't teach that. Cannot teach it. Calves are all happy. Today is a Wednesday, which is bedding up day, so after coffee I'll get down here with some straw for them. We'll let them just have a bit of a nap after their milk. We have got our beans still to go in the ground, but the weather has turned and I'm not sure it's going to turn back. So it might be a 2024 bean going in rather than a 2023 bean, I think. But we will see. Just our heavy ground doesn't really like wet weather. It's wet for the foreseeable. Right, I've just come down to bed up the calves. I've got the tractor back there, you might be able to hear it ticking away in the background. Now it started raining quite heavy during our coffee we have each morning. You can see the water's actually blowing in the end of this shed, which means these guys will be getting wet. So I've blown a whole load of straw in here. I don't actually blow it on the calves. I don't really like using the straw chopper with calves, but there's so many calves in here and so much bedding that needs doing. It's just a time thing, so I sort of blow it in piles and then go and fork it around into the corners of the shed. But what I want to do is put this blind down to stop the water blowing in there, which means I have to move all this rubbish I've got going on here. A minute. Going down. Right, hopefully that will keep any rain out. I'll grab a fork and we'll chuck some straw around in here for these calves. There you have it, lovely, dry, deep bed for the calves. Let's go do some more. Hello. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh. Refuses to be outdone. Yes. Well done, Bowman.
Oh, Christ. Must be jumping. Come.
Oh. Right, as you can see, we are running around with calves. Come on, calves. Ho, ho, ho. Come on, Patches. Come on, ho, ho, ho. Come on. Come on. Now get them round the bend. No, you're doing it wrong, calf. Right. So weighing them as they come through. So first group, they've been averaging 738 grams a day, which I'm more than happy with. So John's going to jab them with this, which is Bravoxin. So these are all the various things it protects against, I think. Well, that's just what's in it. Is it 8 different things?
8 or 10?
8 or 10. Without getting the leaflet out, I don't know.
I know we used to, where I used to work, we used to use the blackleg vaccine.
Yes.
And then someone said,
why don't you use that?
why don't you use that? Because it does blackleg and
multiple other things.
multiple other things.
It's a bit like Heptavac with sheep, but different. John's jabbing them, then we're sticking them in here and weighing them, spray them just in case they break out of that arrangement. And that's how it goes. So this goes subcutaneous, which is just under the skin. You do it behind the shoulder. And in they come. Get the magic wand. Zap them.
63 kilograms.
So that one's doing 629 grams a day. Give them a spray. And out they come. We do need a bit of persuasion out of the crush. Well, we haven't scared them off. They're still quite tame. Good swinging gait. So the reason we are jabbing them now is that we will be TB testing in exactly 1 month's time. And this Bravoxin jab, they have to have 2 doses, 1 month apart. So they can get all their first dose done now whilst the weather's rubbish. They can have their second one when they come through the crush for TB testing. You don't really want to go around there, mate? No, you do? Okay. There's nothing in there. Right, now we have 10 doses left that is open, and we're going to do the others tomorrow or Friday. There's exactly 10 Anguses in here, so we're going to take the Anguses out and do them, so we know what we've done, and do the others another time. Come on, Angus, you are an Angus, you need to go out. Oh, the old squeeze game. Yeah. Always be in your force. Right, you can have your hay back, calves. Right, so that is 50 out of 120 done. So it'll probably be Friday when we get to it now, because we're a bit short-staffed tomorrow. We'll do the other 20 that are in here, 20 that are in that pen, the 20 that are in that pen, and then the 10 Belgian Blues that are down there that we didn't do just now. So I'm going to now feed the calves. I've got my nice new teats on the feeders to use. I did have a message from Catherine today at JFC just to check up and see how we're getting on with the cart. So it's very good that they're checking up. She mentioned about a water heater. And I think I mentioned in the last video that they do a water heater for them. But she said it takes a couple hours to heat 140 litres of milk in there to the right temperature. And obviously we're doing 3 mixes, so that would take 6 hours to feed them. By the time you finish that, you'd have to start again. So that doesn't really work for us. What we need to do is put a combi tank on the wall or something if we want to feed warm milk, which, you know, next year we might well do. The calves are growing well. I think this pen averaged 700 and something grams a day. These guys were just behind there, about 600 and something. And the end pen, it was all a bit hit and miss, the end pen, because some of them have been here 3 weeks and some of them have been here less than a week. So they averaged 300 grams a day. The ones that have been here for 3 weeks and settled, they're all doing very similar growth rates to these guys, and the ones that have been here a week, they're doing a bit less. But in the time that they've been here, they've had tags put on them, and you know, just stress. Anyway, I'm going to get on and feed them, and yeah, it will take a bit longer tonight because new teats. Right, all the calves are fed and either sleeping or eating. Actually, a lot of them are sleeping tonight. It's absolutely chucking it down with rain. I'm going to go home and have some tea because, well, there's nothing else to do outside in this weather. I think we might have to abandon drilling any form of winter bean this year. Certainly until we get some dry weather and some good ground conditions. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Big thank you to Masons for being a channel partner. Their support is very much appreciated. I will try and get you guys a shed update at some point soon. Head down to the description, you can find all of Masons and Kings links, as well as my own for all my other social medias and the merch store. And yeah, we'll see you on another video very soon. Cheerio.